Hello, guys. A very good morning, and let's come to the. We are very getting very close to the end of the course of this data analysis and visualization using Power BI. I hope you must have created your own dashboards and you must have practiced each and everything what we have discussed in all the running course, including creating reports, creating dashboards, plus Power BI services, even the on-premises data gateway, plus uh, using the AI visuals and all the stuff. So it was a very great and nice running course. So we are approaching the end of the course now, and we need to talk about this last topic before the case study, that is create paginated reports. What exactly is this? So this paginated reports is something kind of when we need to showcase some. We'll talk about the introduction of this, and as it's a feature of Power BI Premium, it needs a premium license. So we will not be able to demonstrate it practically, but we'll definitely have just an introduction look on that. What exactly the meaning of these paginated reports? Okay, so it allowed report developers to create Power BI artifacts that have tightly controlled rendering requirements. It's almost just a replacement of SSRS. If you guys are coming from MSBI background, from SSRS, that is SQL Server Reporting Services. So it is almost a replacement of SSRS, where it gives the same look what we used to get in SSRS using RDL. Okay, so it gives the report in a tabular format and in a paginated format, and makes it very simple. And secondary thing is we cannot use Power BI desktop to develop this paginated reports. For this, we have to go once again to the place from where we download from where we downloaded Power BI desktop. Similarly, we go ahead and need to download the Power BI report builder. So if you go to that official Microsoft page, so if you once again go to the same page, uh, Power BI desktop, this is the link where from where we downloaded Power BI desktop. Similarly, we have option there for Microsoft Power BI report builder. We need to go ahead and need to download this Power BI report builder, a software for this purpose. Okay, so we can go ahead and just click on simple process download, and the installation is a very as similar to Power BI desktop. It's very simple and straightforward process. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. But yes, it needs a Power BI premium license to work on this report builder. So you need to use the Power BI premium license. So that's why we will not be able to demonstrate you practically about this. Okay, so the biggest requirement of paginated report is it will look something like this. We need a retail analysis from a data set. We need something kind of a retail analysis where we have a report into a very pixel perfect report, very closely tied to each other, and showing the totals on the pages, totals and the totals very closely to each other on the page. So we can, in these cases, we can go ahead and use the paginated reports. Okay, so these are some scenarios where you can have a look on them when the paginated reports are the right fit. So you can use the paginated reports for operational reports with the tables of details and operational headers and footers. Something we create in Word, or maybe a PowerPoint report where we have the headers and footers. So it makes very perfect for this one as well. Additionally, you can use paginated reports when you expect to print the report on a paper, or when you want a e-receipt, a purchase order, or an invoice. Something kind of. If you look on this image, it's kind of something kind of a e-report or an invoice kind of a report. So yes, when you print the report onto a page, or you need an invoice or purchase order or something like that, then definitely the paginated reports are the right fit. Okay. So it renders tabular data exceedingly well, and as I told you already that it is a replacement of SSRS, so that is very helpful. Okay, still some companies are using SSRS, but most of the companies have replaced SSRS with Power BI these days. So that's one of the biggest replacements. Okay, so if you have 25,000 records, and if you want to print the report over 100 pages, you can use the paginated reports. Okay, and even if you want the third record to print it out with a highlighted color, you can do that as well. This kind of formatting is best to do in paginated reports. As I told you, it will not be created in Power BI Desktop. They will be using for that. We'll be using Power BI Report Builder, and it's a feature of a Power BI Premium. It's a feature of Power BI Premium where we need to have the premium licenses for publishing this report and sharing with the other teammates. So a perfect example of this is by connecting to the data set of my customer profit, and we need to develop a tabular paginated report, customer profit by invoice. A very clear and a perfect example to see on front what exactly a paginated report will look like. Okay, so now you can go ahead and save it, and you can print it out, and you can share it to your stakeholders in a printed format. It makes it very simple. Okay, so it's not like Power BI Desktop where we create the reports and publish to Power BI services and allows us to share the reports on the cloud. Little bit different. Okay, but yes, for this requirement you'll use that. And if you are a SSI, if you before use SSRS anywhere in your history, definitely you must be aware that this is almost same kind of report which we use to create in SSRS. Okay, so this is exactly a replacement of SSRS using Power BI page generated. So that's it for this introduction. Thank you so much, and I want all of you to just have a brief intro of that. Search a little bit on this on Google as well. That's it for this part, and that is the last part of of our course. So we'll just have a look on a small case study now, and we'll wind up the course. Okay, so that case study, I'll not implement it here in Power BI Desktop. I want you to implement that. I'll share. We'll discuss the requirements here and the data sets, and then you go ahead and implement that case study in your own machines. And definitely come back for any questions or any doubts if you have. So thanks, and go ahead and practice it.